Member for West Vancouver Capilano.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The surge of violence that began under the Premier's watch as a soft-on-crime Attorney General continues to devastate communities like Nanaimo. On Monday, in broad daylight, a 27-year-old woman was heading back to work when she was the victim of a violent random assault. This was a prolific offender who appeared out of nowhere, grabbing her by the throat and sexually assaulting her. When she broke free and ran, he chased her, screaming that he was going to kill her. I can't even imagine how terrifying that would be. So how much longer will people be forced to live in fear as a result of this Premier's catch and release policies?
Minister of Public Safety and Solicitor General.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I thank the member for the question. And the event that she describes is a horrific event, which all of us absolutely just abhor. The individual has been arrested and will face the consequences of the justice system, and it is my expectation that if they are found, when they are found guilty, that they are sentenced to a very long time behind bars, because that's what should happen to individuals in these kinds of cases. But what I can also tell the member is that we are doing everything we can to ensure that laws are strengthened around issues of bail and bail reform, which is why we worked with other provinces and the federal government, and this province has taken a leadership role in that regard, to deal with the issue of reverse onus, and so that those who pose a danger are not released. And I can assure the member that we will continue that work and other initiatives. But what's clear is that we will continue to work to ensure that our communities are safe.
Member for West Vancouver Capilano, supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That response offers cold comfort to the woman who was brutally attacked in this random sexual assault. People in Nanaimo need more than just talk. They need results, and they need to be able to feel safe in their own community. With 28 separate criminal court files, Brett Ranger is a dangerous, violent, prolific offender. The fact that he is today being remanded until April 4th is again cold comfort to his victims. He has a lengthy criminal record, yet was left free to terrorize more victims under this Premier's catch and release system. The violence on our streets, as we have seen day after day, and the last few days has just been more than we can even imagine. The violence on our street has made people feel more vulnerable and unsafe than ever. Mr. Speaker, the question to the Premier, is he going to put the rights of victims of repeat violent offenders ahead of the rights of those violent offenders to be released back into communities like Nanaimo?
Minister of Public Safety.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And again, I thank the member for the question, and I want to assure the member that we take the rights of victims very seriously. That's why we restored funding, increased it by more than 70% for victims of crime, when during the time that your party was on this side of the House, increases did not happen. In terms of results, Honourable Speaker, that's why we went to Ottawa to get bail reform. We made it a priority. This province made it a priority. Other provinces worked with us to get the federal government to make the changes that we need to see happen, Honourable Speaker. This province has put in place initiative in terms of ensuring that police have the tools that they need, tools that they decide that they need and tell us that they want. That's why we funded the additional 270 positions for RCMP members in small rural communities right around this province. It's also why we have restored funding to sexual assault centres, so that when these types of crimes happen, women know that there are places where they can go for help and assistance. Those are initiatives that this government has taken and will continue to take, Honourable Speaker, because everybody deserves to feel safe wherever they live in this province. And we want to also make sure that those who are found guilty through our independent judicial system They serve a long time behind bars where they should be, Honourable Speaker. But make no mistake, this government is absolutely committed to ensuring the safety of British Columbians wherever they are in this province.